Hello my friends, and welcome back to Brutal plus Wings of Liberty. We have been bouncing back and forth between Brutal plus 3 and Brutal plus 4, which honestly seems like a pretty reasonable place to be. I asked people for where we should be heading next, and what seemed to be the two common ones was either saying Zill or Belshir. And I think we're going to head to Belshir for a little bit of that Protoss research. People are saying that I should rush for the Ghost as fast as possible, because I need something that is kind of on the co-op power level if I want to do co-op level difficulty later on. And I think that's actually a very wise decision. So we're going to head to the armory and check out what we can get. Neither of these upgrades seem very exciting to me. Maybe replenishable mines could actually be pretty good. It's not a very expensive upgrade. I could pop out 1 or 2 vultures every mission. That could really help with the defense. Missile turret upgrade's not great. Kinetic foam is alright. It's not anything very spicy though. I don't think it's going to be a huge help. So let's head to, not the laboratory, the bridge. And we will go to Belshir. So one thing I always do is I assume the bridge is right here. It's actually in alphabetical order, but I always assume it's in priority order, partially because this is the setup that it is in part of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void. Is your mission select screen is always on the left-hand side, and Wings always tricks me as a result.
Here we go.
Here we go. I am a little bit afraid, because if we get any of the environmental mutators, I don't know how we're going to be able to collect the Terrazine. Brutal plus 4. Okay, we got Darkness and Diffusion. So damage is split to nearby units, including our own. And then we have incredibly limited view. Oh, no, we have... This is the one where your camera gives the view and nothing else does. Oh, interesting. Interesting. How do we want to do this? I think we got to go with the bunker turtle strategy. Yeah.
It'll take them a while to disconnect the canister.
We're going to go 1 base, 2 racks. So the way this works, as you can see, is as my camera moves, you get vision. But it's very limited vision, and if you don't have vision normally, that happens. It's going to be a bit tricky to deal with. Unfortunately, it can also be weird because I, won't quite know how many depots I have in an area like Depot, what is this, Peninsula? And we're definitely going to build depots in Depot Peninsula. Very important. Now, the actual enemy difficulty is not going to be increased as long as I'm looking at the correct thing at the correct time. Also, I have to use my knowledge of the map to know what attack or what capture waves happen when. And I know that the first one's over here, then it's up here, then it's over to the right, and then I think it's over on the left again, and after that I don't know. I just straight up have no idea. So, that's not good. I'll have to figure something out. We're gonna start putting SCVs on gas. This mission starts you off with a very minimal economy. It's pretty weak. Now, what about diffusion? How is that going to change things? I think that for diffusion, because it just splits damage, the bunker is going to be really good with repairs. And then Marines are going to be decent with a lot of medics. Just try to divide damage evenly and then heal it up. I like that idea. We're not going to have 100 gas for this, are we? Because I want my armor upgrade. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? No.
You must depart immediately.
Because it's spell damage that it gets redirected.
We just need some of this gas here, and we'll be long gone before you know it. No. You shall not defile the breath of creation. Tylerine warriors. Execute all those with destiny.
They attack us first, right? Before they start capturing?
Are mobilizing, sir.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to go after our SCVs when we harvest the Terrazine.
Cool.
I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
So they're just going to attack over here. We can take all this down. The mech will require money. Oh! Yeah, that guy died because of diffusion, but we have the medics coming out. So yes, I was thinking about it, right? We do not want to have a large number of
Warning. The
Oh gosh, Goliaths, because we'd have to pay money to repair. Instead, we need that medic power. We also don't want... I guess we do want a lot of stuff so it splits evenly between all of our guys. Okay, let's use the spotlight to find it. I'm just going to keep stim off, and these guys are going to fall. But honestly, it's kind of a damage shield for us. And then we can use diffusion to slowly poke these down. Yeah, these fights are a lot slower, but I think that benefits me because it gives me a little bit more time to micro. Now, stuff like Colossus could be kind of bad. Storm obviously does not really get impacted by diffusion because it splits the damage anyway. In fact, it kind of makes Storm have a larger radius when you have these low HP guys, so I'll have to be careful of that, but that's where the bunkers kind of come in, right? I don't have sensor towers yet. I'm really hoping for the sensor tower at some point. I think it would be legitimately very strong. And we got to get all the Protoss research here. That was another thing that I was thinking about. If we don't get the Protoss research, I'm going to be very behind. Fortunately, it's not that difficult to get on this map. Okay, it does show us where they're capping. So we're going to pull this guy. Take down all of his friends. Oh yeah, Mr. Goliath is down. And then this guy gets healed up. Oh, I cannot see. Stalkers are blinking. Okay.
The doctor is in.
It's definitely not like super clean, but we are taking stuff down. I just need that extra bit of time. Longer fights, though, is actually going to be also good during the Terrazine harvesting process, right? At the very end. Just thinking about it, that could be really cool. Because, it might just... we might be able to hold on for a really long time against a big push at the end, if need be, when I'm grabbing, like, 4 at once. Which could be a way to get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta take this down, and then we have to head back. I forgot about this attack wave. Nope.
The doctor is in.
Try to keep the medics safe.
The doctor is in.
No. Goodbye, medic.
Sounds serious.
And I'm trying not to stim. Because I don't want to do too much damage. This is another one of those mutators that doing high damage is actually a negative. Okay, area's been secured. Let's just put a bunker here. Usually it's pretty easy to react to all this stuff, but not today. And I'm gonna get a couple vultures. Where is it? Here it is. We're going to target down the probe first. The probe seems to not be impacted by the diffusion ability. Or it kind of was. I'm not sure. The area is pretty small. And then we got to get our spotlight over these. We lost a hammer securities because I wasn't good with my camera movement. And one thing I'm going to do is we're going to go up here and send a Marine that way. I believe that the first one is always uncontested. So what I could do is just grab it. One of the faraway ones. These guys are just going to start building spider mines. Oh, spider mines have no vision again. Well, that's going to make them a lot worse. I think that that area is secure. Yeah, it is. Oh, this is really hard. It's very hard to see exactly what I'm doing, and then it gets a little bit complicated, and I get confused. Let's reactor that up as I'm supply blocked. I was busy thinking about things. Oh yeah, every time you build a new mine, it has that bug where it just says, alright, bring it on over and over. I really hope my theory is right. We can take these 2 vultures and we can just take down the guy that's stealing the Terrazine. That's a good use of them. There we go. Because the mines aren't nearly as good as I thought they were going to be. So finishing that is a better use of our weapon. Some of the war pigs. And the shots are... the shots are diffusing to our minds. Oh, that's horrible. I feel like things are going very slowly. This guy did his job perfectly, though. Now we gotta manually bring him back. Whoa! He had Storm. Oh, no! So the darkness is definitely the harder of the mutators here. Let's get some guys off of gas. We have way too much of it and not a good way to spend it. A lot of medics are on the way. First Terrazine has been sealed. We're going to head up here and get our bunkers.
Good job. That's the first canister field.
That is cool. If they want to take that one, I do not mind. Bring some forces up here. Take down these guys. I think we can sell this for now because we got to build a bunch of bunkers up here. And we're just going to leave the bunkers once we have them done. Because we can always... It's a lot more reliable. So we can always just pull back if we need to our vision. And the guys inside of the bunkers will be able to take stuff out. Do we have all the guys off gas? Not quite. We want 4. We should be able to capture all 4 without... Oh, hello.
The doctor is in.
Without too much issue. Because the attack waves themselves are not any stronger. So, where are they? Yeah, we're going to leave a couple guys at home just to make the defense, if needed, easier. And then... 2, 3, 4. And while that's happening, I'm actually going to get my armor upgrade. Why not? We just got to have the spotlight over here. I always try to watch the fights. I know that I'm not the best at it, but for... Oh, are you kidding? You got to start, guys.
Bold move, Mr. Reyna. Connecting Terrazine from 2 places at once.
Sure, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
take
hard
these
to keep the
down.
tall dream off our backs, but the quicker we're
Be careful.
done here, the sooner we
Oh,
can get off this rock.
that's devastating. We need to pull SCVs.
You shall not steal the breath of creation so easily.
These guys need to go this way. We need to get
take out your SCVs.
repairs done.
Down quick, or we're finished.
Oh, that storm on all my SCVs might kill me.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off.
Oh no.
Mineral field depleted.
Where's the... I can't see it. Oh, crap. No, no, no. Well, I got all of them. Unfortunately, I lost this one because I thought I was going to be able to click on the guy and kill it real quick, but then they were blocking it.
Doing great. Keep it up.
I couldn't see. We're going to run out of money.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
Need 2 more. I really don't want to take the expansion because it's so vulnerable and it gets attacked from a bunch of different angles. But I'm not sure I have any other options at this point.
The doctor is in.
Because there's going to be one over here, then where's the last one come from?
The doctor is in.
The Templar, the sneaky Templar here are actually the worst part. They've gotten me twice out of 2 times, and I don't know what to do against them. I don't know enough about this mission's design. I'm going to cancel that upgrade. I need it.
Warning.
I cut it all the way to 99%, but I've decided it's much better to have some war pigs right now.
The doctor is in.
Because it is the spell damage diffusing for the most part.
Warning.
Oh no.
Sealing off a Terrazine altar.
I want to go up here and stop it. I think we're going to let them get this one.
Field depleted.
It's not the end of the world. We need to secure this area, and then we can go up the top right. Oh, the war pigs take damage like champs. But the medics,
Damn those Tal'Darim. If
they just didn't heal each other.
sets us back further. We need to get some of your boys out there
Huh.
and stop them.
Mineral field.
Oh, man. I don't know why. The medics were really far away. I guess they were taking damage from the Marines in the back. I wish I had... This is just... It's a tough combo because if I had... Longer range stuff doesn't really help due to the vision problems.
Please state the nature.
Well, we're going to try to take this expansion. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do. They're taking the 2 on that side.
Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar. Warning. The Tal'Darim
No,
are
we
sealing
can't take the
off a
base.
Terrazine
We're going to
altar.
lift and lift. I hope we get a point where, like... Are you kidding? They've just not been mining this entire time because they couldn't see 2 of the patches?
Standing by.
Oh, man. These have full minerals on them. I just didn't have vision of it. No wonder I've been so poor the entire time. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't know. I assumed that the command center would always be able to see the minerals. I didn't even think that... That sucks. Oh man, that sucks. Well, I'm dead. Let's restart. What a brutal way to figure it out. I felt really short on money, and I thought that diffusion was just killing more of my guys than I thought. You know? Just die, enemies are revived, and speed freaks. They move at extra speed. That's actually going to be pretty tough as well. We're going to have to take it slow and steady here, but being able to see means that I feel more comfortable taking it slow and steady. Definitely a lot better set in terms of surprise factor. I'm not going to get ambushed as much, but the enemies is going to be much more powerful. One question that I am not looking forward to learning the answer to is how many Templar. How much energy does a Templar spawn with? That is going to matter a lot, and I don't want to know the answer because I believe that they have the Kaidaran amulet upgrade, which means that Templar warp in and spawn when respawned with 75 energy. So whenever we kill a Templar, it's instantly going to be able to storm us. That means that I need to take a look at some other stuff. Right? I guess it has to be bunkers again. Because there's nothing besides bunkers that deal with Templar. And I'll be able to know that they're respawning, so it'll just be actively pulling back the SCVs so they don't get stormed. But the Goliath definitely cannot deal with storm. It loses like 75% of its HP to a storm. The Diamondback is not a great option on this mission either because of the large amount of Sky Toss. The Goliath is just garbage on this mission. It's really an unfortunate design. I think that this mission is the worst suited for its given unit. At least on Brutal. I actually think that's pretty darn good if you're playing on normal or hard. However, the huge amount of damage from the Void Rays, Void Rays crush carriers. It's pretty sad. Void Rays crush carriers. That is absolutely a true statement. It is not the statement that I wanted to make. Void Rays absolutely crush Goliaths. How did carriers pop into my head? There's not even a carrier on this mission.
Incoming transmission.
I think we are going to do the Spider Mine thing, though, because Spider Mines might be a cheap way to deal with the first set of any enemy. So we're going to go like Bio Spider Mine, which is kind of how you play co-op Jim Raynor.
Will be long gone before you know it. No. You shall not defile the breath of creation.
Yeah, as you can see, they're way more powerful than normal.
Execrate all those who desecrate our altars.
The Protoss are mobilizing, sir.
Okay,
Looks
we
like
got
we'll
them.
Go after our SCVs when we harvest the Terrazine. I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
And they're heading over to grab this. I don't know how the probe works with Just Die.
Warning.
I'm actually really concerned about this one.
Terrazine altar.
We're going to make a couple new Spider Mines. We're going to lay them down and then try to pull the enemy ground into it. We don't have time. We got to start the fight. Speed freaks means that stuff like defenders come really quick. Ah, yeah, the probe doesn't start mining again. I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, so this is another interesting combo where what ended up happening is the attack waves and the capture waves come way, way sooner. I might be able to survive here. I might have to start letting them get a couple of the Terrazine things in order to survive this. Or at least using vultures as assassination squads. I could lie spider mines around where they're going to go and use that to preemptively take down their probes to buy me some time. And then their units will come to my base, and if I have 2 pre-made bunkers, then they'll get stopped, I think. We just need to make sure that we've cleared 2 of those areas before the enemy gets the opportunity to do so. We've taken big damage already. Oh gosh. I was hoping to be faster. I wonder. Can we just get 2 shots off? Got him. I mean, we're going to play the assassin if we have to. The enemy cheeses us, so we got to cheese them. Give it the good repair. Keep these guys out of range.
Upgrade complete.
And we'll just fight everybody twice. Every fast guy twice. Let's head on over here with a couple of these guys and see if we can get some mines laid right over here. And if we can escape, that would be double good. There's not a whole lot of damage because these mutators don't make the enemies hurt harder. Okay, then we gotta pull back whatever we can.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, we got one of them back. Please leave the SCV alone. And we're gonna grab... Oh, we are grabbing barracks number 2. Good.
Is it critical?
I hope that spider mines in StarCraft 2 explode on workers. In StarCraft 1, they do not. Got it. Nice. It works.
Base is under attack.
So they're gonna come in this way. We can take them down. Please fight. I want to fight over here. I mean, I guess it's just scouts, so we can take these down with a friendly little stim.
Add-on complete.
Sure is a lot of guys, though. Come back. Okay, where are they going to hit next? I don't know what this probe is doing. I wonder if it's going to mess things up or make things easier. There's 2 mines there still, which is going to make it hard for them to capture. We have a couple of these guys. A lot of bio coming on the way. We're going to get some war pigs. And as our reactor finishes, we'll be able to spend our money a little bit better. I think that I just need a big, big army for this. There's not going to be any, like, little skirmishes because the speed that they reinforce and the speed that they hit with is really, really high. In addition to being twice as hard.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Okay, we dropped the mines there.
The doctor is in.
Oh, none of them managed to land.
The doctor is in.
A lot of medics.
The doctor is in.
And is the storm timing next? I think the guy that hit me with the storms was coming soon to a theater near us. A theater of war? I'm just going to get an extra bunker, and we're going to wait until he shows up. Rears his ugly head. Hey, look, we're actually mining.
Base is under attack.
There he is. Target him down. Okay, bye. Target him. And he respawns with 51 energy. He doesn't...
Send some body bags.
He has feedback. So one thing that's nice is that Dweeby did make the enemy AI better. However, having better enemy AI on top of the already insane modifiers it's really crazy. I think it's a net benefit, but you do have to keep it in mind that we're not just playing on standard Brutal, we're playing on Brutal where the enemy knows how to feedback. We're playing on Brutal where the enemy blinks properly. All that kind of stuff, so... yeah, it's an added level of difficulty that makes reading the fights a little bit more difficult at times.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
Yes, sir.
That area is fine. They can have it. We're going to go for the expansion right now.
It's about to get heavy.
So let's poke up here. We're going to hit the cannon, then we're going to pull back. Oh, we didn't hit the cannon. Try to get all these guys to fight. Hit stim. Keep getting medics. Oh, the cannon respawns. Now let's take down the pylon then. Because it's going to be way more efficient to double target a pylon than it will be to deal with other stuff. Now, what do we do with this? I think we're not going to take this base yet, and we'll just float, because the main is already pretty lacking in terms of money. So I'm not sure that we'll be able to make best use of it if we get 2 command centers. It'll take a lot of time to get that up and running, and we don't really have time. It's a pretty standard way to play Terran. So what happens if you hit a guy and he's warping in? Oh, he just finishes warping in without a problem. Okay. Hello. No. Well, that sucked. I wanted... okay, I wanted to have my bunkers set up before this. I was unable to do so. That is a capture wave coming in. I see it. We're going to sell these. Get these to come over here. We gotta go deal with the seal wave. Seal team 6. And start bunkering up this location. The Void Rays really aren't that bad to fight.
The doctor is in.
Maybe we want 2. There are a lot of them, but they just don't quite do a lot of damage. Alright, this is clear. We probably need more workers on that top side. This is probably fine. And we're going to do the same thing where we just get the really... Actually, this is probably a harder one. We might as well have that be our freebie.
This better be good.
Got it. This is a good little bioforce. We got a lot of guys to come on over here. And before I do anything, I'm just going to secure this entire side of the map and get it all bunkered. They may be speed freaks, but we are slow and steady. I actually don't like this setup. I think I want this bunker to be one down and then this to be like this. Oh, hello. They're like real close by. Once again, it's nothing too scary. So we can just get our forces over. Stim, heal a little bit, then kind of poke. Cool. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very, very safe. So this guy's done this one, and we're just going to have him do this one next.
That's the first canister.
And I'm pretty sure they can't get any troops over there because these bunkers will intercept. Which means I can just focus on this. If they hit the side and they kill him, it's not the end of the world. We're just investing one guy. We're not taking a big risk. We're not taking multiple at the same time. I want to take down the pylon. Oh, the pylon double spawns too, though, so we won't be able to deny the warp in by sniping it. Interesting. And there is a big attack wave incoming to my base at about Mach 50. Oh, it came over here instead. That's good. Kill the Colossus. Kill the Colossus.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Get rid of some of this Sky Toss.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
A bit of stuff running into here. Oh, it's just so much sky.
Doctor is in.
This could be bad.
Mineral field.
How are they just... They're not dying! Just die! Oh, it is a well-named mutator.
The doctor is in.
We saved it, and it is time to migrate our command center over to this expansion. We're going to let them have this one. Take down the rest of this.
Mineral field depleted.
This guy. Whoa! No! Let's take him down. We should just be able to go pick this up. I was hoping my securing the area thing would be a little bit faster. However, the number of Marines I've had to build has slowed it down quite a bit. Maybe if they send capture waves to the right-hand side, that would make things easier.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
All yours, bud. We don't need one up there, right? If we just get one down here. We don't want it quite there. Yeah, a little bit farther down. Make sure there's maximum surface area. We're going to mine a lot and make sure that we have big repair energy. This guy's going to continue working this side as we keep the Bioforce to have this area be safe. Behind it, we are going to get some missile turrets.
SCVs are under attack.
Oh!
Base is under attack.
The scouts just, like, dodged everything and then drifted their way back over.
Every altar they shut down
That's-
sets us back further.
Alright.
To get some of your boys out there.
You even
and
drift,
stop
bro? Now this looks like a good defensive fortification for these final four. We're going to be right here for the sky stuff coming in. We're going to have this guy prepared so that once we get that, yep. We'll continue to build a little bit more. Okay, we don't have the gas guys there. We have 13 idle workers. Their job is necessary. Oh no, they just like zoomed on in here. I did not want my army to be here. I don't even know if I'm going to win this.
Under attack.
I think they barely are. Oh man, I blinked for half of a second and they were ready to pounce. For this final area, I'm going to
down. You're doing
start building
great.
some
Keep it
vultures
up.
for spider mines. Nothing scary here. Medics are having energy issues at this point. I'm going to try making some more. Cash is becoming a big problem, but we will be able to vendor the bunkers on the sides. The right-hand side specifically.
You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready. Something on your mind. Go, go, go.
Okay, now start rebuilding.
All right.
And you are going to drop these as well, and you'll start rebuilding.
All right. Bring it on. Father's been waiting on
Get
you.
all these. And I'm going to get about 1,000 minerals in the bank
Bring it on.
before I start.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
This better be good.
And a lot of mines.
Bring it on. Go ahead.
Our SCVs
Oh, dude.
are
Oh,
under
no,
attack.
no, 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 no. Pull these out.
How about lending a hand? All right. Bring it on.
Colossus has to die. We're going to pull some...
The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Kill the Colossus. Heal that up. How do we even deal with you? Just build some units.
Base
Screw it. You guys go drill him to death. And we lost the fight. No, we lost the fight! Seriously. Oh, it's so hard to deal with their speed. Okay, repair the turret. That's a good idea. Rebuild the command center. It's covered in mines. We're evacuating this area. It has no value. See if we can salvage. Bring these back to this. Oh, they sealed it! So one thing that's happening is these guys are not coming from the angles that they normally do because the speed stuff is meaning that they don't group up properly. And I'm not sure where to build all my defenses. I'm trying to bunker it, but because the air units are just flying over the air and then the ground units need to be grounded. That's a tough one. We need a new command center. And we need a big repair operation right here. How many Colossus are there? What? This isn't normal. I'm not sealing anything. No way. At the 27-minute mark, do they attack with 3 Colossus at the same time? That seems way stronger than the normal waves on this mission. Because I'm not trying to capture any of these.
Is under attack.
That's insane. I don't know what just happened, but I'm dead. Okay. Down to +2. That is... Yeah, I knew this mission was going to be really, really hard, but... Double-edged. Alright. Slim pickings, which means we've got to pick up minerals on the map, and barrier. We might be going to Brutal +1. I'm not sure that I can beat that. So we're getting $1 and we have to get out on this map and start collecting things. However, the map is very, very, very cramped at the beginning. The enemies are just everywhere.
It'll take them a while to disconnect the canister, so make sure you watch out for them.
We are going to saturate because we got to get as much money as we can. Obviously, we're never going to have to expand on this. Yeah, the Speed Freaks just really owned me last time. I just was unable to keep up with the enemies just not vanishing, the opposite of vanishing, suddenly appearing next to me and being like, hello, are you ready for your death now? You have an appointment. 100 HP. So barrier... I said it before, I think that if there is a faction that barrier is okay on, it's going to be the Protoss. We're going to have to get some SimCity at the beginning here because those initial zealots are going to be very tanky. So we're going to lift, bring over here, and see what we can get done. Actually, yeah, I think it's Vulture time. Well, I am locked on cash. However, Spider Mines, if we're going to talk about how do we deal a lot of damage really quickly at the beginning, Spider Mines, once again, I think are the answer. They didn't do great in the previous times, but at some point, Spider Mines will be good, I promise. Like, they're really, really strong. It's just, things keep going a little bit awry. It's not their fault. So I'm trying to stay defensive because this attack is coming.
This land was sacred to the Tal'Darim.
We need a second medic to heal up the medic.
The stars. You must depart immediately.
Hold on now. We just need some of this gas here, and we'll be long gone before you know it.
Medic's always got to come in pairs.
You shall not defile the breath of creation.
I want that.
Tal'Darim warriors.
Let's use this guy.
Execute all those who would desecrate our altars.
You can call him Money Steve.
Looks like they're gonna go after our SCVs when we harvest the terrazine. I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
Oh. Remember how I thought that I was going to be able to... Whoa! What? These don't pull it this time.
The doctor is in.
Right? Who is that? Is that from the capture wave?
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing
Why are
off the
they...
Terrazine altar.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There's something going weird with the AI here, because those guys were supposed to be part of this, but they just they were supposed to be part of this. But they just decided to come to my base instead. I knew something felt a bit off. I still don't know exactly what it is that is off, but there's definitely something going on here that is non-standard. Oh well, it made dealing with the capture wave really, really, really easy, so it was a big benefit for me. Now, actually, I'm thinking about Barrier, and I was talking about how the Goliath is not great normally. However, it might be pretty good in this sequence because they do more burst damage than the Marine. And in order to break these shields quickly, I think we want that burst. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to start with infantry because they're very good and they're more tanky than the Goliath is. And then maybe transition into Goliaths as our force count gets higher. Because I would love to be able to just one volley these enemies through Barrier at some point.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
And we're going to try taking this expansion. No, wait, there's no need. Oh, no, it's slim pickings. It's finally one where the enemy is bustable here early on. But it's slim pickings, so the expansion doesn't give us, like, any money. Whoops. Move up. Stem. And burst. You know, Barrier's pretty fun against Protoss. It really is. It's just more enjoyable. It's pretty miserable against Zerglings and Marines. But once you're fighting against those big things, it makes them more threatening in a way that I think is pretty cool. We're going to Armory and start getting some upgrades. And hopefully we can just use the power of double-edged to make these Goliaths a little bit stronger than normal. You gotta be careful that they don't die, but as they heal slowly over time... Oh, they rebuilt this. Maybe I do want to just secure this area so that I can actually move about. Let's get 3 guys on gas, because gas is a little more important than minerals.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
It's not much, but it's something. Let's take this down real quick. Get our attack upgrade. For what? What were we being attacked by? Did a probe, like, start tasing? That might be what happened. Let's get the gas here, and not seeing any more money on that side.
Add-on complete.
And I'm not sure we're going to be able to hit this one on time. Yeah, no. Once again, it is one of those mutator sets that drastically slows down the speed of fights. And I wasn't able to deal with it that time. Not get into position fast enough. However, this army is feeling pretty good. I haven't felt as comfortable in any of the missions so far. Or any of the attempts on this mission so far. So we can pull back, keep clearing out the middle. Just make sure that everything is nice, tidy, and safe, and then we can start doing the capture attempts one by one. 1, 2. Oh, they're hurting themselves, and that's why they ask for help. Oh, Diffusion, you're so funny. Take this down. Swing over here. You drop your mines. And see if we can pull these guys away. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Oh, hello.
Born to be wild.
I knew something like that was coming. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, they're coming back.
Upgrade complete.
Assistance required.
Well, diffusion is pretty strong. I think that diffusion is the best mutator to get. Like, you have to play around it. You can't use the superpower high damage mercenaries or anything. But it does give you a degree of reliability that other mutators do not. This center has so much money on it. Absolutely paid for itself right here. Enemies busting.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
Pop it. And we're basically out of bio at this point. The only thing that has survived is the Goliath. Safe. And now we have this whole big area that we can move around and grab all the cash that's falling from the sky. This is going to fund our war effort for a real long time. Actually, it's going to fund it for eternity, right? Because there's no longer going to be any time gating in terms of money on this map, just due to it raining cash.
That's fine.
So macro is going to be a treat. I don't think we're going to be able to max out or anything. But that's okay. As long as we can hold the enemy off. It eventually gets to a point where their attacks stop getting stronger. And there's no way that they can beat out a enormous army like we're going to have. So we're going to head down. Let's get up to about 100 supply before I start capping. I think that's a pretty good number. And I want... Am I getting a vulture? I am getting a vulture. Now that this whole area is pretty safe, I can run around and start doing the pickups with him.
Complete.
Oh, that sucked. Pull back, heal up.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
Pick up, pick up. Oh, you should not be in that combat group, my friend. You need to be in the cash money group. I might need another factory. We're hitting some pretty crazy levels. Normally you don't have this much income, I believe, because you're splitting it 50-50 with an ally. But because I have no friends, I'm rich. It's just like real life. One or the other. I'm not saying I'm rich in real life, I'm saying that billionaires are sociopaths. Just clarifying that. I wish I was a sociopath. Oh, that'd be great. Alright, let's get some mines over here. Grab that. Swing on down. Oh, there's so much gasoline. Oh, yeah, baby. Fund me. How did Jim Rader beat the Tal'Darim? He found a bunch of quarters on the ground and he turned it into an army. What a scrappy lad.
Yeah. Dig it.
Don't care about that one. I would rather just continue hitting a critical mass with my army.
Complete.
Alright, bring it on.
There's a little bit of cash back here.
What do you want?
The Vulture is good. I wonder if the Hellion would be better. I don't have it, obviously, but I'm just kind of thinking about the different units that would be good. I don't think the Hellion would be good. I think that I'm pretty happy with what I have, and I would never want the Hellion over the Vulture. Yeah, they can have that. We're going to clear this area out, because there's a bunch of money chilling out in it, and it is kind of blocking my movement. In order to secure the area before that, we're just going to drop some mines here. And then the Vultures are going to be in the front because they are much more sacrificial. You can actually drop the mines here. There we go. So we're going to poke. We're going to pull back a little bit. I don't want to fight in the range of the cannons if I can avoid it. and then take down the pylon. Because dealing with one barrier is better than two. This is a good position. Oh, baby. Got him.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
Finish these off. That is a lot of stalkers coming over here. Let's see if we can drop some spider mines to slow them down a bit. And they're going to get the right-hand side. Money, money, money. There's a lot over here. And I actually can start getting some diamond backs, I think, which is going to be really, really... Is going to be good for the tanking.
Damn those Tal'Darim. Every altar they shut down sets us back.
I finally hit 100 supply.
You need to get some of your boys out there and stop them. No problem.
Oh, yeah, I can't get that. We're going to have to go over there and manually take it down.
What do you want?
How many vultures do I have? 17 spider mines. So we can just drop some mines over there as we wait for everything to get on over. Diamondbacks are going to provide a lot of support.
Roger. What needs killing? Yep. Yeah.
Your forces are
And then they're going to walk right past it all. And it's not going to matter.
I'm waiting.
Getting them in a nice line like this is pretty good.
warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing
Oh
off
yeah,
the
diffusion's
Terrazine
not really good with the Diamondback, is it? I forgot about that.
What's the plan?
We're going to get 2 of the vultures to go over there, just to finish it off, and everything else is going to head towards this final bonus, as we get this guy to start grabbing the thing. Okay, he successfully took it out.
My pleasure.
Once again, target down the pylon.
Excellent. I'm waiting. Of course.
Done, done, done.
On the move. Victory is ours.
Finish these off.
At the ready.
So this difficulty feels a little bit under what, like, Nightmare had.
What's going on?
Which, for Brutal Plus 2, seems... Yeah, that seems about par for the course. I had to be pretty careful on Nightmare. Okay, pull back. Oh, we are very close, like one shot away a lot of the time from losing everything. Man, they just love attacking with huge sets of stuff here. This is an attack wave plus a capture wave at the same time. And I might not be able to kill these voids.
On the move. Something on your mind.
Yeah?
I'm waiting.
Ouch.
I've got the first canister.
I guess it wasn't an attack wave, it was a defense wave. This is an attack wave.
What's the plan?
No, it was an attack wave.
Ready.
That was an attack wave and a defense wave and a capture wave at the same time, minus 1 Colossus from one of those waves who got lost and confused. Because that guy usually has an escort, and that escort came over here.
At the ready.
Ouch.
Good job. That's the first canister field.
Capture these.
What's the plan?
Head on down. We've gotten 1. Oh my. Let's try to get this one.
What's on your mind?
It's kind of out there.
At the ready. Go on.
I feel like my money's starting to dry up. I guess I have a lot of queued units. We can instead use the Vulture Rebuild Spider-Mine ability. I want some spotting over on this side. I'm pretty scared of what's going to come. So get some mines over there. Pull back. Capture wave on this.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
They can have it. Is that their defense? The lone Colossus. That guy is ready to deal with the lone Colossus. Let's see here. Nothing over here. We got the mines laid. This is another bit of that defense wave. Now I'm going to build a bunch of mines once again, and we're going to put it on this side, just to spot for attacks and be able to deal with the ground component. It's going to be a bit expensive to do that, but it is a lot less expensive than actually having to lose my units. I think the next area we want is that one.
I like it. At the ready.
This is down. Over here. A lot of mines, and we are ready for action, I believe. They're going to have a real hard time busting through this, especially if we get in a nice line formation. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. Let's hope that they follow us right over here instead of going to our main base. Oh my goodness. This is another set of capture things plus an attack on our main, huh? And a defense wave. I have the worst timing. Yep, these guys are coming right over there in attack wave. That's going to kill all three of these. I don't have any production to cancel, but if I did, I absolutely would cancel it.
Base is under attack.
Oh, there's no ceiling wave this time. It's just an attack and a defense wave. We need to make sure we don't lose the Nexus.
Go on. I like it. I'm waiting.
It's funny how scary these things, and normally when you play this mission, it's just like, LOL, Marines counter Sky Toss so hard, it's actually kind of depressing. But man, I legitimately had no idea they send so much at the later stages.
Keep it up.
I'm not surprised. They also have 222, and I do not have upgrades nearly that good.
Go ahead.
I'll grab this one on the side next, and
Something on your mind.
this guy is going to go out and grab us some more Goliath money.
Yeah. Well, I read you, sir. What do you want?
Just make sure the manufacturing never stops.
Something on your mind.
Well, they run out of defenses?
Wild.
Where are they coming now? Here they come. Cool.
Steal the breath of creation so easy.
Dealing with the ground forces is just nice.
They're sending their ships to take out your SCVs. Shoot them down quick, or we're finished.
Are we sure they're not sending double defense waves? This feels like it's twice as much as what is supposed to come. Like, that was... I'm not gonna win this. Am I dead again?
What?
Well, I got the Terrazine
What's going on?
unhooked.
I'm waiting.
Like, that was a lot of stuff.
Victory is ours. Of course.
And we know it was a defense wave because it went back home after.
Mind.
Which is just what they do.
No problemo.
Hmm.
Dig it. Born to be wild.
Okay, that's going over. There's 4 more. I have 57 supply. Let's try to get up to like 80 before the next seal.
The road.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Well, I read you. Something on your mind.
I'm starting to feel a bit anxious about this mission. We're getting to the end again, and it's feeling real bad.
What's the plan?
I don't know what that guy just stormed,
At the ready.
but that's a pretty big wave
What's on your
incoming.
mind? At the ready.
Let's see if we can avoid losing anything here.
What do you... Go on.
It's coming right down the mid. There's another attack. No, that's a ceiling wave.
On the move. Victory.
So how do we deal with that? We have the vultures, who can build some mines.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine.
We're going to use them to get 6 mines down on the floor.
Oh, is that it? All right. Bring it on.
2 mines down on the floor.
Something on
Then
your
move in.
mind.
Oh, well, you know, we can pull them back over here. That's just as good.
Of course.
Bring these back, take it on out.
I like it. My pleasure.
I'm not sure I can beat these voids.
Go on.
Are we going to have to do the pull every building and just try to grab all of them while mass repairing strat?
I'm waiting. What's the plan? At the
Because honestly, my supply's just not going up. I can't manage it with all the attacks. We go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull you.
What's the plan?
And then this goes over here. We have everything off and we go 1, 2, 3. Am I dead again? Oh, they keep attacking with such reckless abandon. Such fervor. What might is this? How much anti-air does it have?
Bold move, Mr. Reyna. Collecting terrazine from 2 places at once.
Sure, it's gonna be harder to keep the Tal'Darim off our backs.
There's nothing over here that
The
can
quicker
help
we're
me.
done here, the sooner we can get off this rock.
Move these guys to repair. See if we can pull some of these just over here. It's really going to be a journey of kiting for a lot of this, as we try to avoid the doom and demise and death.
Victory is ours.
And honestly, demons. Let's follow. Here, yeah, get the Void Rays attacking this. Here, come on over. Hey, look at this. It's a great little piece of bait. Great bait, mate. 12 supply.
You and your radar sure can walk the walk. We just need one more canister.
Oh,
That's the last canister.
that was brutal +2. Barrier is so hard. It's infinitely more approachable with Protoss. I think it's just obscene with the other two. But my goodness, what a difficult mutator that is to deal with. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a gander at what things we have available now. I don't think we got anything. We did get Spartan Company. I love Spartan Company. I don't think the normal Goliath is like super good, but this is almost always worth buying. It's very cheap and they're way more powerful because they have that extra HP, which is important. I'm thinking about... Nah, it's fine. Let's just check out the last places we have to go. Meinhof,
The decrypted ad-
Valhalla, or Zil. What do you guys think? Where should we go?
On some dead world called Zil.
I'm so scared of Zil.
And in a special
I kind of don't want to go to Zil until I have orbitals, so that I can mine faster. I definitely need the repair upgrade. And we're going to get this SCV upgrade. These are very important, so powerful. But I think that saving Zil until we actually have orbital commands is going to be basically necessary. So between the other two, what do you guys think? I would love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.